Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. I'm Beverly, and today we're diving into one of the hottest topics in crypto right now, Ethereum 2.0 in 2025. Whether you're a long-time ETH holder or just getting started with crypto, this update is something you definitely need to understand. So, what's really new with Ethereum 2.0? Is it finally solving the gas fee issue? Is staking still worth it? And how will these changes affect DeFi, NFTs, and Layer 2s? Let's break it all down, step by step. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's rewind for just a second. Ethereum 2.0 isn't exactly brand new. It's been a multi-phase upgrade that started back in 2020 with the launch of the Beacon chain. The major milestone came in September 2022 with the merge, where Ethereum officially switched from proof of work to proof of stake, reducing energy consumption by over 99%. That was massive. But Ethereum 2.0 wasn't complete back then. It was just the beginning. So, what's changed since then, and what's happening right now in 2025? One of the most anticipated phases was the surge, and now in 2025, it's finally delivering. The surge is all about scalability, and the key player here is something called Danksharding. Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's actually brilliant. Danksharding is a new data availability strategy that allows Ethereum to handle 100,000 transactions per second. Yes, you heard that right. It works by introducing blobs, temporary chunks of data that can be processed without clogging the entire Ethereum chain. This means massive performance gains, especially when combined with Layer 2 rollups like Arbitrum, Optimism, and ZK Sync. In short, faster transactions, lower gas fees, no compromise on security. Let's talk gas fees because that's been the pain point for Ethereum users for years. So, are gas fees finally low? In 2025, thanks to rollups plus Proto-Danksharding, EIP 4844, we've seen gas fees drop by over 90% for most everyday transactions. Basic transfers, swaps, and even minting NFTs now cost a fraction of what they did in 2022. On many rollups, you can interact with dApps for just a few cents. However, on the Ethereum mainnet, fees can still spike during peak hours. The good news is, most of the action is moving to Layer 2s. If you've been staking ETH, you've probably noticed some changes this year. Since the Shanghai upgrade allowed withdrawals in 2023, staking has exploded in popularity. In 2025, over 30% of all ETH is now staked. Yields have adjusted downward, currently averaging around 3.5% to 4.2% APR, depending on the validator or liquid staking provider. The most popular platforms? Lido, Rocket Pool, Coinbase CBTH, and even DeFi-native options like EigenLayer. Staking is still worth it, but yields are lower than the early days. It's now more about security plus long-term ETH accumulation. Ethereum remains the beating heart of DeFi and NFTs too. Protocols like Aave, MakerDAO, and Uniswap continue to build on Ethereum and its L2S. In fact, over 60% of total DeFi total value locked is still ETH-based. And when it comes to NFTs, Ethereum is still the most trusted chain, especially for high-value assets like CryptoPunks or art blocks. What's new in 2025 is the rise of account abstraction, EIP 4337, which is making wallets smarter and safer. Think of it like this: MetaMask, but with built-in security, recovery options, and gasless transactions for new users. This is huge for adoption. Let's talk about Layer 2s. In 2025, the L2 space is booming, but also a bit chaotic. We've got Arbitrum, still dominating with the highest TVL. Optimism, now powering Coinbase space. ZK Sync Era, scaling fast with zero-knowledge tech. Starknet, focused on scalability and decentralization. Scroll, Linea, and others catching up fast. The Ethereum roadmap assumes that these L2s will handle the bulk of transactions, while Ethereum L1 becomes a settlement layer. It's kind of like how Visa processes your credit card instantly, but the bank settles it later. In 2025, this model is finally becoming a reality. One underrated part of Ethereum's 2025 upgrade path? Security and state efficiency. Developers are implementing something called Verkle trees, which will drastically reduce the amount of data each node needs to store. This is a big step toward running light clients, wallets that are fast, secure, and can be used on mobile without syncing the entire blockchain. Also, finality is being improved to ensure that transactions are confirmed faster and with fewer risks. The bottom line? Ethereum is becoming lighter, faster, and more secure. All right, let's address the elephant in the room, ETH price. While we don't do financial advice here, we can look at macro trends. Ethereum's supply has gone deflationary since the merge. More ETH is being burned than issued, especially during periods of high activity. Layer 2 adoption is driving usage, and institutional interest is rising again, thanks to ETH ETFs under review in both the US and Europe. All of this suggests that Ethereum is positioned as a long-term winner in the crypto space. So, what have we learned? Ethereum 2.0 in 2025 isn't just a buzzword, it's a living upgrade, and it's transforming the way we use crypto. From scalability and low fees to staking, NFTs, and security, Ethereum is setting the standard for smart contract platforms. What do you think about Ethereum's direction this year? Are you bullish? Skeptical? Already building on a layer 2? Let's talk in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. More deep dives are coming soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.